Welcome back to the channel. I am Classic Sam NYGM, and we have our illustrious, lovely guest, Misfit, aka Misfit Playland, our freaking professional AP performer, professional GM, I think. Yes, yes, no, no.
Uh, Not professional GM. I
Okay,
do GM for like my private Discord,
gotcha.
but
But not
uh
okay. But
never.
also, Crit Award board member and amazing artist. If you have not seen their work, go check it out. Check out the link in the link tree. You can find it there. But we're going to tax a bunch of some questions and talk to our guest here and have a really good time. As you can see, we've been cracking up now for the last 20 minutes because this is going to be a great time. That being said, welcome to the channel. How are you? Oh my god, I'm totally professional.
What? This is perfect.
This is
It doesn't need to be professional.
it's not.
Professional.
Professional for what? There's no professional. So how have you been? How's your day? What's going on? What's new?
I'm actually doing really well.
Mm-hmm.
This is an interesting week for me because I played in my vampire game on Wednesday,
Ooh.
so I'm kind of still trapped in the brain rot. My storyteller gave me
Mm.
like really good threads to pull on, so now I'm like, I need to fucking know the answers right now.
Like, why
I'm
did we
going to
stop?
die.
Like, why did we stop there? Like, what the fuck? Like, this is unacceptable
100%
behavior.
though.
Like, I'm unhappy of the fact that we stopped there. This is not fair.
I'm not happy at all. I could have kept going for another like 3 hours in that
I
session.
love
I'm
when
not gonna
games are like
lie.
that. I love when games are like totally exactly, Eric. Pull the threads. Always pull the threads. So, guys, you might notice I'm a little shiny. That's because it's 70 fucking degrees in New York. Um,
What?
yeah, it's.
It's
I don't know why. Don't know
I
why
mean, it's like 85 here right now.
it,
It's
it
ridiculous.
shouldn't be 70. It should be like 50ish, 60. It's freaking hot. Um, it's now going down because the sun is going down, but it's annoying. But we're gonna talk about that. It's fine. It's so ignore the shine. Um, so
What? You look beautiful.
thank you. First of all, I'm like always been jealous about your makeup, but your cosplay.
Everyone, hmm, I was not prepared for that.
Also, okay, fair warning, there is a compliment bathtub. Okay?
Oh, okay,
And you
cool.
have to
Cool,
sit
cool.
in the compliment bathtub. I don't like getting in the compliment
Oh.
bathtub.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah.
I'm gonna be perceived. I was not told that I was gonna be perceived. Fuck.
I'm glistening. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna glisten then. As I have like okay, we're gonna glistening is fine. But AP performing and streaming 10 years ago wasn't like a thing. It was never like it wasn't like a professional thing. No one knew to this like I'm gonna do this as a professional whatever. How did you start? Why did you start? And how did you get into it?
Okay, so I actually several years ago when I was in high school, so like wee baby misfit, little misfit that didn't know what she was doing in the world, uh was having a really bad time
Mm-hmm.
because I was hormonal and a teenager.
Yeah.
And
Same.
everyone can relate. And a friend of mine just recognized that I needed something to do and like focus all of my angst on.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, "Hey, come to D&D club with me after school." And I was like, "So I can get made fun of more?" No. And they were like, "No, no.
No, no.
You come." And I was like, "All right, fine. You can give me a ride home anyway." So
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it.
I'm gonna get some rice. So fuck it.
You win. I'm gonna do the thing, and I did the thing, and I played a winged elf.
Ooh.
It was my very first character was a winged elf. She
Okay.
was awesome because we were back in 3.5 days. I
Gotcha.
started early, y'all. Started real early.
So 3.5. Okay. Same. So
Hey.
yay. 3.5. I am, however, and I know people are gonna say something about it. I don't care. I'm 4E baby because my 3.5 story sucks. But anyway, continue.
So I played a winged elf who was a rogue, and I was the very stereotypical murder hobo. I'm not gonna lie about it.
Oh, that's
I
amazing.
literally murdered everything that I came across. I was like, oh, I want to rob this house. Let's go kill the people first. Like,
Kill it. Like,
that's just how
oh,
you play,
fluffy
right?
bunny, kill them.
Fluffy bunnies, yeah, done. Like, but it was, again, I was in a really bad place in
Mhm.
life. So I was venting my frustrations out through an outlet of a game.
Right.
And then the next year when we started a new campaign, I was like, all right, I'm gonna take this seriously. I'm gonna put
Mhm.
some like depth into my character, and I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be a murderous rampager.
I'm not gonna kill everything inside this. I
I'm not
love
gonna
that.
kill everything.
I love
Just
that.
things that deserve to die.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm already deciding in my head the things we need to discuss when I see you for like in person.
Off screen. None
Off
of you
screen
get to
discussion.
know.
Okay. So, so once it started to like solidify and you're like, okay, I'm taking this seriously. This is something I enjoy. How did it transition over years from it's a hobby to like I'm on other people's channels being an actual play performer?
I took a huge break. Um, so I graduated high school, and like between high school and I'm one of those people, I never went to college.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it out there right now. Never went to college. Uh my counselors were like, yeah, we love you, Misfit, but no, not college ain't for you. You can
Like,
barely pay attention in
not your
class. And I
forte,
was like,
babe.
got you, cool, great. Um, so um I actually transitioned into doing a lot of like character acting and
Okay.
whatnot for like Ren fairs. And I
Ooh,
was at the
okay.
time, I was a professional belly dancer. So I started doing lane work and character work at different Ren fairs and stuff like
Shall
that.
it
So I went the
pause.
route of LARPer.
Pause.
Uh
Pause. Pause. What do you
pause. We're pausing.
mean professional belly dancer? First of all, I have always wanted to learn how to do this. I cannot. I cannot fathom one. I have
I
like,
can teach you. I promise you. I taught for years.
oh, I gotta learn. We got
Fucking years.
Savannah. We're gonna
at,
learn belly dancing.
at PAX.
Totally at
PAX Year
PAX
this
belly
year.
dancing. Let's let
We're
you
gonna
know
do
ahead of
it. It's gonna
time.
be fucking awesome.
We're doing this. Okay.
It's one of those aspects that I actually really love to bring into characters is just having a character who is a dancer or
Right.
who's a performer of some kind, because like it allows me to relive the part of my life. I'm
Mhm.
now really old and broken and can't dance professionally anymore. But that's kind of how that happened. Is I went the route of the performer.
Gotcha.
I dumped all of my points into being a bard, and I did a lot of bardic work for a very long time, and then I met a few friends through local theater.
Mm-hmm.
Performing and theater kind of go hand in hand.
Of course.
D&D
Of course.
and tabletops go hand in hand.
It never
with theater.
fails.
We're
We're
all
like,
theater
I'm
kids.
theater kid. Most of us are theater kids or theater kid adjacent, I like to say. So, yeah.
I was more of a dance kid than a theater kid, but I did do some theater.
I was, yeah,
but, like,
I was orchestra, so it was like
Oh, yes,
violin.
we know.
Yeah, so we know.
Yeah. Yeah. Theater
Oh,
adjacent.
theater
Still
adjacent.
in the
You know, you still have to make the faces when you play the violin, you know, because people are like, why do you make those faces? Because your teacher tells you to. Like, feel the music, embody the music. Like, okay. Same thing.
But yeah, I met some friends through local theater who were like, "Hey, we're putting a game together. Do you want to play?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. Why
Oh,
not?"
wow.
And that's how I fell back into D&D after taking like an 8-year break.
Oh, wow. Wow. So, whoa.
And we still played 3.5. It was still 3.5 when I came back.
Wow. So, okay, so you came in on Crunchy, took an 8-year break, went back to Crunchy.
Went
Okay.
back straight back to Crunchy. And then from Crunchy, I went into Pathfinder, which is even crunchier.
Crunchier. Yes. Super crunchy.
So much crunchier.
So crunchy. Like Captain. Like,
Now I'm a Pathfinder girly
okay.
at heart. I adore Pathfinder. I adore Pathfinder First Edition. I adore Pathfinder Second Edition. I will encourage everyone to play it at least once.
I've never played Pathfinder.
We have to change that.
We've never
I
played
happen to
Pathfinder.
know plenty of Pathfinder GMs who would be willing to run people through a new scenario.
Okay, totally
Just
we'll do
saying.
it. We'll totally do that.
We'll
I
have
love
to
that.
get something together.
We're gonna figure this out. Also, Savannah, Eric, Story Dad. Oh my God, we're gonna do the okay thing. So,
Oh my God, who's in here? I don't even know.
Savannah's here. Eric is here. Somebody's hero. Story Dad is here. Book Ruffle Cartoons is here. Simply Haley is here, and everyone else who is lurky turkey. Thank you for being here. You guys are amazing. If you want to ask our lovely guests any questions, you can redeem 50 channel points, and we will ask those questions toward the end of our interview. The next question I have though is this: TTRPGs, super niche. Like we are niche of a niche. Kind of a subset, like
We're like the redheaded stepchild of the
gaming. Yes, because people are like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Listen, gaming is under entertainment. We're under gaming, like something like that,
Yeah.
but super niche." So, why did you choose it as a social media outlet? Like not like video games or lifestyle or travel or belly dancing or anything else?
Well, okay. So with the belly dancing, I essentially retired before social media became like super popular. And only started kind of like doing it for funsies, for like at friends' parties and whatnot. But as far as like, I've always enjoyed doing character work. I've been doing Ren fairs since I was 5 years old.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I've been going, attending, working, cast as characters since I was very, very young.
Right.
So it kind of just was the natural progression.
Like, it's kind of where we had to go. I guess.
Yeah, it was like it's it's like a prestige class.
Yeah.
I prestige classed into TTRPG person.
I love that. Like it was like kind of like, so I leveled up into TTRPGs, which is true because it is now becoming a very popular thing to get into. If you go through Twitch, you go through YouTube.
They're everywhere.
It's everywhere. There's Threads, Blue Sky, TikTok, banned on Saturday. Which is another discussion, but a lot of people are into it. And like I said, a few years ago, this was never a thing. What do you say to people who decide that I want to jump into this space? Like, this is what I want to do too. Like,
I have a list.
I love that. Yes.
I have a whole list because I was super underprepared when I jumped into this space.
Okay.
I was like, I know I'm good at roleplay, and I know I'm able to at least commit to showing up. So I have the two basic things you need for like a standard home game. When you do this more for people's entertainment versus just a home game, there's a lot more that goes into it.
Oh
like,
my
you
God,
have
yes.
to think about how your character is going to be perceived by an audience.
Right.
Which is not something that you have to worry about in a home game.
Right.
So, first and foremost, understand how the audience is going to react to you. Now, this is not me saying that you have to tone down your characters to make the audience more comfortable, but this is, if you're playing a bad guy or like an evil coded character, be prepared for people to not like you.
Oh my God,
and
yes.
they get kind of fucking mean about it.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. I learned that quick. like people, I'm like,
everyone's got an opinion, and they're not always nice.
Play a bad person and see how quickly you get the weirdest fucking DMs.
Oh man, oh my God,
Holy
it's so
shit.
true.
I have not said anything until now, but me playing Dame Claymore got me some fucked up DMs. I was like I got called a bitch like so much.
Yeah. Oh God, I hate that for you.
It was one of, I mean, I was kind of like mixed. It was mixed about it because I was like, okay, I feel like I did a good job enough that they think that's me, but weird. That's creepy. That's fucking weird. But like when my character died, everyone's like, I got DMs like, I'm glad you're dead. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh my God. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I was like, all right, I guess the fuck.
Yeah, but like that's my biggest thing is people will get super unhinged at you
Right.
for playing a character how you wanted to play them. So if you're not ready for that kind of backlash, be advised.
Right.
Keep that in mind going forward.
Right.
The other thing that I really want to impress onto people as the space grows and becomes more and more of a thing, you will run into more and more pre-recorded shows because it is very hard to get people to commit to a live stream every week.
Yes.
And there's a whole slew of complications that come with that. With pre-recorded stuff, you might not see your story aired for like a year.
Yeah.
And that's just the reality of it. And it's super unfortunate. The other big reality is casting comes out in like quarters.
Yes.
So same as like if you were a 1099 and you were doing your taxes, you have to think about everything in quarters. We're coming up on a new quarter, which means a lot of shows are probably going to be casting. If you're interested in getting into this, by the by.
Yep. They're starting to pop up. I'm starting to like, oh, threads just popping off.
I keep seeing them. Like,
yep.
And I totally lost my train of thought.
I love that. I lost my train of thought. We'll get back. We're gonna come back. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Casting backwards.
Right. Oh,
yes.
So
okay.
you might get casted for something that's not going to be recorded or even touched for 6 months.
Yes. Yeah.
And that is the other reality of this is like it's hard and it can be really disheartening if you're not used to that.
Right.
So again, be advised if this is something that you're trying to get into, if this is something that you want to do, just know you might not play for 6 months.
Yeah.
You might be sitting on characters for
months.
a long time.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like that's
it's hard.
It sucks.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's a thing. It is just the reality of the space.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. So what advice then would you give someone if you go on Twitch, especially now, and scroll through TTRPGs channels or Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinders, you see a lot of new channels where people are literally in their living room with the camera on attempting to make an actual play. One, should your home table be an actual play? One. And two, if you want to do this, is that the way to go? Just turn the camera on and start.
Okay. Ooh, all right. I might have a very controversial answer for you. I do not think the best way to go about this is to just decide that your home table needs to be a TTRPG actual play.
Yeah.
And that's just because there are some people who should not be in the public space.
Yeah.
I don't want to elaborate on that. I'm hoping that everyone in the audience is intelligent enough to understand what I'm saying.
You and I are on the same page. High Potions and Potpourri also on the same page. Eric seems to be on the same page. I think a lot of us understand that. So if someone decides, okay, my home table, we're going to do this, the same way that you have a list for someone who's going into actual play, do you have something
Hmm.
like that for the actual table, like bringing their home table to the screen?
Can you repeat that question again?
So
I'm so
do you
sorry.
have a list, or do you have any suggestions for someone who has a home table to bring it to the screen? I mean, obviously, just turning on the camera, not the best idea. Um, yeah, but
Um, yes, I do. First off, if you're doing a home game and you're trying to get everyone around the table and actually just live it like a live audience or not audience, studio
mhm,
production, kind of like your Critical Role or Dimension 20.
right.
Um, research your freaking audio, please. Please. Pretty please.
Please, I
With
don't.
all of the cherries on top. Um, I hate saying that. I know I sound really mean, and I'm so sorry to people who are trying really hard. Uh, there is a huge difference between you in your own enclosed, like I have my own office. I can
Right,
shut my door and kind of be in my own space when I
right.
sit down to do recordings. Um, at a table, there's a lot of cross noise, and if you
Oh,
don't have the correct mics for that, you're gonna pick up what everyone else is saying, and then
mm,
it gets really complicated as a listener and as a consumer. It gets muddled and
yeah,
it doesn't sound clean or crisp, and you miss things, and
yeah.
that's unfortunate because those things might be really important to the story.
Right.
So, like my biggest thing, audio. Research audio, research your mics. Cameras are easy,
Yeah.
actually. Audio is one of those things where you really want it to be clear and crisp.
Right. Right. Agreed. Because audio, even in just regular streaming, I don't care if your
Mhm.
picture shit. I don't like. I could deal with crappy cameras, but the second your audio sounds horrific, I am
Mhm.
out the door. I'm like, I cannot sit and listen to this. This is going to drive me bonkers. Like,
Yeah,
it's
like
something about it.
it's
Can't
a
do it.
huge thing.
Yeah.
Good audio is super important. It is the number one thing that I stress in for games. Like if you're doing this at all, whether it's a studio
Mhm.
production or just you and you're meeting up on a Zoom call or a stream, whatever, uh, audio. Invest in a really
Right.
good mic.
I love that. I love that. We're so on the same page. Okay. We're, PAX U, right? PAX U.
Yes.
Gen Con?
Cracks you.
Gen Con?
No,
Oh!
Gen Con can eat a
I know, agreed.
crumb.
Yes, we understand. So totally understand. Speaking of which, you're also a Crit Award member, board member. How did that happen? Because what the fuck? Like, holy shit! I, I
This is the question that people ask me the most is
really,
how the fuck did I get onto the board? And
yeah.
like I wake up sometimes and I check our board chat and I'm like, how did I get here? How did this happen? How did I get that lucky?
Okay. So a lot of my community knows that for my interviews, I do deep dives into my guests. I heavily
Hmm.
research, because I want to be able to talk and have a conversation and, you know, make this fun. Um,
Hmm.
I saw the announcement. We were like, Crit Award member. I was like, oh, that's fucking cool as shit. How the fuck did that? Like, I need a backstory on this post. So,
I'll give you my lore. It's okay.
yes, please.
So really what it was one day back before Twitter was awful and when it was
A
actually called
dumpster
Twitter,
fire.
and I
Yeah.
will dead name it. I do not care.
Same.
Um,
It's fucking Twitter. Like,
it will always be Twitter.
yeah.
Um, I was just casually scrolling while I was using the bathroom. Um, hey, when I say lore as an autistic person, you get everything.
You get every.
I'm
I love
sorry.
it.
You get
I'm
everything.
getting my tea. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. I want to know this.
So I saw a post from the Crit Awards, and I'd been following them for
Mm,
since they kind of conceptualized.
Yes.
And it was a post looking for staff and
Mm.
whatnot. And I was like, huh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm gonna try. You know, if I don't get it, I don't get it, but at least I tried.
Right.
So I applied for a general staff, like general admin stuff, and then I applied for the board. And I had my meeting with Ivy, and Ivy was probably the coolest chick that I've ever met. Like Ivy is so cool.
Oh my gosh.
And like it was an instant vibe match because we're both very goth girlies. So we just had like this stellar conversation.
For the longest, I used to confuse you guys. In my brain, you're the same person. I don't know why. You guys don't look anything alike.
We look nothing alike.
You look nothing alike. In my head, you and Ivy were the same person, and I don't understand why that is. Because literally, I was like,
because we're both hot goth girls. That's
pretty
why.
much. That's it. You're like fucking hot goth. That's it. No, like they're both hot. They both have like fantastic makeup. Have you seen yourselves? What the fuck?
Ivy's makeup is always on point.
Holy shit! Like
always.
But yeah. So continue.
So that's it. Like we had a meeting and she asked me some serious questions. I can't recall verbatim them because it was a couple years ago, and sorry, my memory sucks. But we had a really good conversation. She asked a lot of really, really hard, tough questions of like how you would approach or how I would approach certain situations within the space. And I answered to the best of my ability, and I was like, I'm a communicative, forward sort of person. I would rather ask and get to the bottom of a situation than kind of just brush things off.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Which she seemed to really like. And that's kind of how I ended up on the board. It was really that simple. At the time, I was a no-name. I was no one. I had like minimal followers at best. I'd only done a couple shows at the time.
Right.
And for whatever reason, Ivy was like, "You're perfect."
Because I'm looking at it. I was looking at your stuff, and I was like, a few days back, and I was like, huh. I wonder if that was like they probably knew each other for years, and like.
This is the first time I'd ever talked to Ivy.
Because in my head, they're like super goth sisters, and like they must know each other for years, and like they came up with this awesome idea for CritAwards. Like my brain went like this rabbit hole. So I love that you're like, I just signed up.
I put an application in.
Exactly. Why is like, you know what the fuck moments are always the ones that turn the coolest opportunities.
I don't know.
It always happens like, fuck it. Let's see what happens. You never know.
They say no, but like I tried.
I love it.
It's those very rare moments of being very bold.
Right.
That you're like, oh, that worked. And then you try it again and it doesn't work the way you want it to. And you're like,
fuck.
Why did it work that time?
And that did exactly
magic.
like what the fuck? Like, like this happened to me recently when I applied for a panel at PAX. I was like, I'll just apply to see what happens. And I'll apply for a GMing. And then you're like, sure, approve. I was like, what? What do you mean?
That's awesome though. I'm a big encourager of people to just do the thing. Like, try it. Just put it out there. Put it out there. You never know what's gonna happen. You just gotta do it. Just put it out there. Not to quote Nike or anything, but just do it.
Just do it. You know, I mean, Nike sucks, but just do it. So
do not support Nike. But
please don't. Logo. Please don't. I mean, look, the logo's cool. The name Nike. Cool. The corporation can suck a big fat fucking dick. Anyway, so
mood.
How do you manage doing like the APs that you do, your artistry, all this stuff that you do, plus being a board member of the CritAwards and your regular day job or everyday life for that matter?
Well, everyday life is a lot easier. Unfortunately, I am looking for a job right now.
Okay.
I left the one that I was at because of personal reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So I am looking for a day job. So that does make it a little bit easier because I do
Right.
have time to dedicate to these things.
Mm.
But really, this is going to annoy so many people. I just vibe it out. There are some days where I'm like, I'm gonna do art for 18 hours and it not be an issue. And then I have weeks where I'm like, I'll write some stuff.
Like,
I'm gonna go make dinner. I'm gonna go dance. I'm gonna go do anything else.
Let's go do a walk. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, like I know that's not a helpful answer for anybody.
Right.
Because, like, who really honestly has time to just vibe out their life? No one. That is so unrealistic.
Right.
I understand that it's unrealistic. I also understand that I'm in a very unique position of being able to do that at the moment, being unemployed. That's not to say that I don't try. Like, I do art. And that's kind of what's keeping me afloat right now. So like, check my art out, y'all.
Please do. Please do. Like, honestly,
nice.
Not even joking. Go check out this link tree because freaking amazing. Like, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Just
yeah, Savannah, I am living on
vibes and a prayer.
Vibes and a prayer. 100% vibes and a prayer over here.
I can't. Like we're just
100%.
winging it. Fuck it. Like,
wing it.
Look,
it's not a bad thing.
It's perfectly fine. Roof over head, food in stomach, clothes on back. We're good. So
I'm very lucky to have a very, very awesome partner who is super fucking cool.
I love that.
It's just like, I'll support you until you get your shit together. And I'm like, aw, thanks, babe. I'll work on that. Okay. I know, right? It's
okay,
like,
no. No crying.
I got real lucky, and he's great, so I'm gonna keep him.
Okay, not doing that. Nope, stop it.
No crying.
Okay, no crying.
Fan the eyes.
So recently, with the opening of the nominations for the CritAwards, there has been some comments on threads that a lot of creators who have previously been nominated or who've previously won are stepping back from new nominations in order to make room for more Black, Indigenous, and people of color creators. What are your thoughts on this? And
I love it.
Yes.
We on the board do actually have a criteria that we go by.
Okay.
We do put diversity first when we are looking at a caste structure.
Yeah.
So that is actually part of our criteria, and I love that there are now people in the community who have won multiple times and multiple like award shows.
Yeah.
Who are like, no, we're gonna take a step back because there's a lot of really amazing talent coming out right now that are brand new, and really the CritAwards is such a good launching pad for a lot of creators. Like last year, we've had so many people come back being like, we were basically unknown and then we ended up being nominated and we blew up, and now we have all of these things happening for us. I love that, and I love that the CritAwards is so impactful in that way, allowing people to just have opportunities that they may have not had before. So I'm really excited to see the talent this year because like I've gone through the list a little bit and a lot of the names on there are so unique to me. Like I have already had to look names up because I did not know who they were, and I was like, holy crap, they're amazing.
Yeah. Like I think recently, who was it? Was it you? No, I think it was Diana the Rose said that they saw a fully Spanish speaking TTRPG table, and they've been hooked ever since.
That's so cool.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I went and looked.
Cool.
I went and looked. Put on an online translator. I've been watching it. Like, I'm like, holy shit, it's so good. It's so good.
What online translator do you use?
Oh God. I gotta look. Hold on a second. I gotta look for it because I just literally Googled an online trans. I say I need an online translator right now.
Let's go.
Like I need to find it right now because I need to hear them right now. What is it called? Deeple. I don't know what the fuck. The Deep L.
Deep L. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I just been saying Deeple, but I guess it's Deep L. I mean, whatever. But that's what I've been using because it's mostly free.
Hey, we love that free.
Mostly free. We're good. So you're also a very staunch, and very cognizant person and fighter of making sure that the TTRPG community as a whole is diverse. What do you think the future looks like for the intersectionality in the TTRPG community?
If we keep going on the trajectory that we're going, I think we're going in the next, I would say 3 to 5 years, we're going to see beautifully, wonderfully diverse casts. And now this may be just me wishful thinking. But like that's what I really do see happening because people are making such an effort to put that forward and to have those diverse voices. And like honestly speaking, the shows that do have those diversity and like that diverse voice and people who bring in their outside cultures into a game and really influence their characters in that way, those stories are so dynamic and like I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it.
Oh my God, I love
They're
it.
so good. They're so in depth and rich and something that like you can sink your teeth into and kind of just let yourself get lost in. And as someone who listens to a lot of stuff while painting or doing art or doing whatever, those are the shows that really stick out to me.
Oh, that's
that
amazing.
Like really impact me in ways that I didn't think I would be impacted.
I love that. That's amazing. Oh my God. Now I got this one. What the fuck? And I'm like, okay, well.
I was introduced to Blades of Myara. I think I'm pronouncing that correct. I hope I am. Oh God. Last year, because of the CritAwards, they were one of our nominees. And I inhaled their story.
Yeah.
I inhaled it. Like, it's so good. And the fact that it's an all Filipino cast telling mythos, I ate it up.
I love that.
And I highly recommend it to everybody because it is so unique. It's a story that you haven't heard before.
Right. Oh my God. So guys, if you don't know what the CritAwards are, and I did not put a link because I forgot. Totally just forgot. But if you don't know what the CritAwards are, they are a community-based. Thank you. Can someone give a permission, please, to our illustrious guest Misfit for a link or drop it in Discord, and I can do it, I guess. But you could nominate your favorite TTRPG creators and artists. I nominated Book for our overlay because, amazing overlay. It's amazing overlay. Yeah, there it is. It wouldn't let me do it. God damn it.
It wouldn't let me do it. But
we were quick enough. That's okay. We'll figure it out in a second. But yeah, so go nominate your favorite creators. Go nominate your favorite artists. All the best stuff. Hello, Troy Bushido Veskelman. So go do that. But that being said, how do you as a board member or as the board members as a whole figure out the categories? Because
we actually rotate our categories.
So okay.
So we have our standard categories like best GM for blah blah blah.
Right.
But we also rotate them out, and we do this to see what the interest is in that category, and if it has a lot of interest and a lot of people who nominate for it every year, we tend to keep the category. Otherwise, we rotate it out because there's a lot in the space.
Oh my God, yes.
So much in the space. And there's so many things that we wish we could highlight.
Right.
That we just can't. So rotating out our categories is literally the best solution that we thought of to get all of those things seen and all of those voices heard. but like it's kind of sometimes it's literally just as organic as like, hey, this should be a category one year.
Like,
And sometimes like we've gotten emails and whatnot about, potential categories being like,
mhm.
hey, have you thought about this as a category? And we're like, if this year it happened this year, and we were like, oh, well, we'll have to do that next year
Right.
because we're already solidified this year.
It's already locked in, and it's like
It's already locked
it's
in,
already
but
the
next
fourth.
year.
Like, oh my gosh, I love that. I love that. So when, and I know we're asking a lot of questions, but I've always been curious about this.
Okay.
As the nominations come in, obviously there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of names. Sometimes, like you said, obscure names.
Thousands.
Right. How do you choose the nominees? Like, how does that happen?
We have a criteria that we go by.
Okay.
So that's how we choose. It is not a popularity contest.
Okay.
I mean, the final round of voting, when people vote for who is like the nominees that they would like
Right.
to see who wins, that is just all the people vote for that.
Right.
The nomination portion actually gets filtered through by human eyeballs, and by human ears, and it is a very painstaking,
Oh, wow.
very time-consuming process.
Oh, that makes sense, because I was like, you guys,
go
it's a
through
huge gap. Yeah.
every single nomination.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. We
So you go thousands of nominations.
all of them. Yes. We split up the categories amongst everybody, and we all kind of listen to our individual categories, and then when we have our final list of everyone who hits the criteria and is top tier and like the cream of the crop, then we will post them into the board, and we will listen to everything or go through everything as a board, and then that's how we kind of. So it is a long process. It is a very long time consuming process. So
Oh
yes.
my god! I thought. What?
Yeah.
Has it ever been a thing that you decided maybe I'll just do this on stream one day, or maybe I'll do this for other people, for other TTRPG performers, if they want a character or something? Has that ever been a thought in your mind?
I actually I have a whole hold on. Same notebook. I've done full character sheets for people. Like full reference sheets. Where is she? There she is. This is a character. Ah! Skateboard designs are falling out. This is a character I did
That's
for
fucking sick, dude.
a friend of mine. She's awesome. I still need to finish her familiar is a little octopus. So I gotta finish. I gotta put
Savannah
it up there.
Octopus. Me and Savannah did a whole stream with sea creatures.
I love sea creatures.
Like, what the dude? That is. Post that.
I've never done anything for like money. I've never asked for money. I've never done character art for money. It feels weird to me because I don't think I'm that great. Apparently I am, and I need to just swallow that pill.
Sit in the compliment bathtub.
No!
Do commissions for your stuff. That shit is fucking fire. What do you mean? Holy shit.
I'm okay. Everyone, PSA. Do not compare yourself to people because you will cripple yourself like I have crippled me.
Sorry.
I compare myself all the time to other artists in the space. And that is the number one crippler. It is the Achilles heel. It is the death of your own freedom and creativity.
Yeah.
Don't do it, y'all. And I know that is easier said than done because like I literally look at other people's stuff and I'm like, well, I can't fucking do that.
I paint. No one's ever gonna see. Like I think my stream has seen maybe 2 or 3 of my paintings, and that's on accident. Because
I know a while back I started painting my Castleton character on stream for a while, and then I just stopped
did the same
just
thing.
I was like, oh, I'll return to you in like 5 years, serendipity. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I did the same thing. Like literally, Dame Claymore sitting in the corner, like partially done. I could probably show like literally it's just like I could within reach. And I started painting her.
Come on, let's see it. I you want to talk about me?
And, yeah, I know. And I stopped. I was like, okay, that's enough of that shit. I'm not doing that anymore.
What? You should totally do it. Do it more.
I was just like, I don't want to paint anymore right now. I want to do.
No,
I think I was like, I think I was doing Legos now. I think I'm doing Legos now. I think it was like, oh, let's do Legos. Okay, Savannah missed it, so I'm going to show it one more time so Savannah can see and Jen can see. And then this is the last time anyone will ever see it again. So that's Dame Claymore. So, yeah, there you go.
We should do an art trade.
Oh my god, yes. Yes. Okay.
I love doing art trade.
Okay, we'll do art trade. For PAX. For PAX. That'll give me enough time to actually fucking finish it because I probably will, like, it'll give me a reason to finish it because otherwise it's gonna sit there.
If I don't have a deadline, I don't finish it.
Same. The same. So, we talked about the CritAwards and how you manage all the stuff that you do. Jumping on calls when you have to, all the other different things. But with all that stuff that you do you think that there will come a time where you will be paid to be a board member, or paid to do TTRPGs, or paid to be an artist, or whatever else within the space?
I've actually, oh god, wow, I sounded really like, actually. But the reality is I have actively been paid to play in a TTRPG.
Okay.
A couple years ago, a producer reached out because I am a Paizo girly and I love Pathfinder, and he was like, "Hey, we're putting this thing together. Would you be interested?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And
right.
I've never been paid. I've never been paid to play before ever in my life. And the producer was like, "Oh, you'll get $30 per recording session," and I was like, "Excuse me, what?
What now?
What?
I'm gonna get what now?
I'm gonna get money? What? Are you sure about that?" And he was like
a check.
Yeah, you're a professional. You conduct yourself professionally. You show up on time. You bring good character stories. Like, yes, I'm going to pay you for your time. You are a talent. I am going to pay you." And it was like the first time that I've ever been paid, and it's the only time I've ever been paid. But it was really cool. So I will say money is in the space. It's not a lot. It's
right.
Please, anyone who's listening,
you're not gonna be rich.
You're not gonna get rich from doing this. In my 4 years of doing this professionally, of being a professional like player,
player, performer.
That felt weird. Performer, whatever. I've only been paid once, and that was like totally by surprise. And now again, I have some weird sort of views on being paid in the space. For shows and productions, I would rather see your back of house, so your tech, your the people who are going to edit your stuff, your artists, like your showrunners, your GM. I would rather see those people paid first over the people sitting in seats. And I know a lot of people are going to find that very controversial, and I'm sorry that you think that way, but like, after being in this space and after being a producer and after seeing everything that goes in on the back end, they really do make those shows happen. And it is important to recognize that.
Well, speaking of the back end, then with all the stuff you, after producing, like you said, doing some of the technical work, all the stuff that it takes to get a show running, what do you prefer, being in front of the camera or the back stuff, the back end stuff?
It depends. It depends on the thing. So, like with the CritAwards, I actually prefer being on the back end. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I would not do well if someone was like, "I'm gonna nominate you," and I'm like,
Like, what?
no, you're
No!
not."
Stop it! Stop
Which is
it!
really funny because, like, on Blue Sky earlier, Ra made this beautiful post about how everyone should deserves to have their work recognized,
Mm-hmm.
especially because they put so much into it. And I was like, yeah, we on the board love that shit. Send us a like nominate. Just do it. Just
Mm-hmm.
throw your hat in the ring. You'll never know. But the reality is if I was in that position, I would not.
Same.
Hard stop.
Same. Same. Like, literally, it took the entirety of my community yelling at me for 4 days to go, all right, fine, I'll post something. That's it. And I haven't posted
Good.
since.
I'm happy.
No!
I understand. I say I'm happy. It's like
No!
I also understand that is a level of being perceived that is hard and scary.
Like, oh my
And
god. Like, oh my god.
I love being a player.
Yes, I do too.
I am a forever player. I have GM'd, I've story told. It's not my bread and butter. It's not what I enjoy doing in this space. I love being a player. And I really do mean love stepping into my character's shoes and kind of getting lost in their headspace. A, reality right now sucks.
Oh my god, yes.
B, it's so much fun because you're telling a whole story. You're living a whole nother life that you might never be able to live.
Exactly.
Like, it's the same approach I have. Like, I never play a human in a game.
Okay.
I have a hard rule about it.
Okay.
Mainly because I am human in real life. So why the fuck would I want to play a human in a game?
Also, like, why? Like, literally, like, any other game I can play human, but D&D is one of the few games that has all these other creatures and characters and races I can be. Why would I choose human? Like, I could be any other TTRPG that is purely human. Great, I'll play those. Those are awesome. I love them. However, Dungeons and Dragons, what do you mean I can have wings? Like, I want wings.
Done.
Like,
I played a hummingbird paladin in a game recently.
Okay, visual.
He was very tiny.
Oh my god, the armor.
Wings. He was a paladin. He took Oath of the Ancient Ones.
Okay.
So all of his armor was actually made out of like ironwood. So it was all wood and it was covered in like moss and mushrooms and stuff like that.
You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing you ever hear a bowling alley when all the pins are getting hit at the same time? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm hearing with wing beats.
He had this like super squeaky like okay, we're gonna go do this thing now. Sort of voice.
Oh my god! Oh god, I gotta get you on the panel. We gotta do an AP, we gotta do something. I gotta figure something out. Figure something out.
Go.
Oh my god, I cannot. Oh my eyes. Okay. Speaking of APs, you are been a cast member in a lot of APs. Castleton being one of them. Tell us what the others are and how did you decide to be part of, like, what made you decide to be part of them?
Okay. So this kind of goes back to how I got my start. I got my start because I worked for a dice company. And when I say worked, I mean I was an influencer for a dice company for a while. And they were like, hey, come play D&D on our channel. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I love D&D, I'll play. And I played a character named Wick, who was a Kenku.
Oh gosh.
And I love Kenkus.
I love Kenkus. I know a lot of people hate them, but I love Kenkus.
I loved him. He actually stole the voice of somebody so he could speak.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, smart.
That's how I got around they can't actively talk, they only make noises.
Yes.
I stole someone's voice so that he could speak. And he had this phenomenal French accent. And he was very flamboyant in the fact that he would polish his beak in gold so that he could peek around corners. It was super fun. He lives with me. Wick was a very like.
Oh my god.
He lives with me. He is still the lock screen on my phone. Actually,
I love that. I love that. That is amazing. That is the best. Holy shit.
So that's kind of where the start got, and then from there I was invited to play a Spelljammer game, and I played a Plasmoid. I like playing really weird things, y'all.
I'm just so happy that you like Kenkus because so many people hate Kenkus.
I love them. Oh my god, they're so fun.
I've been at so many tables where people are like, you're playing a Kenku? Why? They're so annoying. I'm like, how are they? What? Like, they're not. That's not annoying. Like, first of all, the Kenku I played switched voices constantly, so I get it. But that shit was awesome. Like, he went from like a Spanish accent to a French accent to like a full-on Brooklyn, New York accent to like a Midwest. I loved playing that character. I can't do it right now because my brain's thinking about it. But so once you started getting into these groups, how much time did you spend prepping for your characters?
I'm one of those people that I will have a full pinboard put together for a character. I have
Seriously?
a full playlist for characters. I will have character art. Like some characters, if they're humanoid enough, I will actually cosplay them. So like,
oh nice.
I did a Starfinder game on the Playotic channel like years ago, and my character, I played a Lashunta, and they generic humanoid race. But they have little antennas.
Yeah.
So I actually cosplayed her for the very first game.
Oh, nice.
And I still, to this day, will just bust out Tama because she's such a fun character. She's actually, she's a terrorist. Her and her brother. So part of the Lashunta thing is like they're separated. They take their kids away from families after a certain age and separate them into, are they going to become soldiers or are they going to become super smart? So her and her brother were separated, and her brother, during the super soldiering process, lost all of his memories of her. And she was pissed, and she's super smart, and she's a phenomenal hacker. So she hacked the world database and just screwed up their assignments for the next like 10 years, and then just bounced off of her home world.
Where's this VOD?
And is I don't think it's up anymore.
What are you? I'm upset.
Tama was real fun. She's a real fun character.
What the fuck? Like, you're telling these great characters where this VOD's not up.
VOD's not up. I'm sorry.
Holy shit! Exactly, Savannah. Thank you. What the fuck? Okay, so note to self and note to chat. Follow Misfit around and just VOD all their AP.
I do some weird stuff, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do some weird stuff.
What the hell, dude? That sounds amazing. So, okay.
It was real fun.
That sounds so cool. That's amazing. Well,
Starfinder is a really fun system.
It is. It is a fun system.
Oh, have you played?
I played one time. And I was super annoyed because I wanted to play again, and we never could get the scheduling right. It was just a home table, and it was one of those like the BBEG of all TTRPGs is scheduling, and we could never get it back together. So that was like 3 years ago. We still trying to like we couldn't.
You haven't even played Starfinder 2 yet?
Nope. Nope. All down to scheduling. It never fails. It never fails. Sorry.
We'll talk after this.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk. Yes.
No worries.
So, with all the games that you've played, what's the worst session that you've played, and what did you learn from it?
Ooh, hard question. Okay. It was actually... So one of my biggest learning experiences was the paid game. I put a lot of effort into that character and the person running that game.
Okay. Was it the
If you
best?
don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
They weren't the best. They weren't their best self.
Yeah, they were very, I don't want to say misogynistic, but they
We're misogynistic. Gotcha. Okay, got it.
misogynist.
Yeah. I'm okay with
Myself and
calling
the
a spade
other
a spade. Like, that's it.
femme person in that group were the ones who got the shit kicked out of them every session.
Oh, I don't like no. Nope, pineapples. Don't like it.
And I she messaged me and was like, "Hey, I just want you to know I'm going to be leaving this game." And I was like, "Oh, dope!" Because I was about to message you and tell you the same thing.
I'm coming with you.
I'm also outside.
Because
it was a rough time. I left. There was one session where I left like crying.
Oh God, no.
And that's when I was like, I can't do this.
No.
This is not worth being paid. It's not. No,
right,
no.
right.
I'm out. And like, I will always tell people, if you're not comfortable at a table, or if you feel like a table doesn't have your best interest at heart, just walk away.
Right,
it doesn't matter if it's a home table, an AP, whatever, just fucking walk away. It is not worth your time or mental well-being to be in that situation.
Oh God, I love that. Speaking of mental well-being, you're also a huge advocate for mental health. How do you incorporate that into your everyday life, but also into the TTRPG community?
I just speak up about it. And I know that sounds kind of like meh as an answer, but it's the truth. I really do speak up about it, and I also try to bring some of those aspects into my characters.
Okay.
So like, for a secret project that I'm working on, which is what I'm playing Vampire for. It's not super secret, but it's secret.
It's secret. Okay, fair. Okay.
I can only talk about my part of it. I can't. I'm not going to talk about anyone else's part. But I recently, in the last like 5 years, have really delved into what being an autistic person means and a lot of those traits. So my character for this vampire game is very autistic coded.
Oh wow.
Like down to the point in a vampire game, it's really bad if you can't lie. Like that's just not a good thing. She cannot fucking lie to save her life.
Like, oh boy.
At all.
So you're playing a vampire game with political intrigue.
As an autistic person.
As an autistic person that cannot lie.
She also gets really, really annoyed. Like, this is one of those autistic traits that I have a lot, is where I get really annoyed when rules don't make sense, or when you just tell me to follow something blindly. I'm like, no, please at least explain it to me.
Yeah.
And like, she has had several encounters now where she's like, no, I'm not fucking doing this until you tell me what the fuck I'm doing. Like
why am I doing it?
I need an explanation. I'm not gonna go into this blindly, because like, a part of her backstory that I'm not going to tell, it leads heavily into the fact that she, for a long time, was very maliciously ignorant. And I say maliciously ignorant because she didn't ask questions about a lot of things that were happening in her life. Like an autistic person, she was
just do the
surface
thing.
level, I'm going to believe everything that you say. Because you have not given me a reason not to.
Right.
And it landed her in the situation that she's in now. And so like, she's dealing with learning, oh, I really do need to ask questions and probe a little bit with the autistic sort of, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to bury my head in the sand. And like, I don't have the mental bandwidth to deal with this.
Right.
Which has been a lot of fun. It's super fun exploring that sort of dichotomy in a vampire game, where it's literally all about screwing people over. It's literally
about, that's what it's like political intrigue, screwing people over, getting a one-up, like climbing the social hierarchy and ladder, and they can't lie.
Cannot lie. Like right down to their body language, she can't do it.
How are they gonna survive?
That's a great question. We'll find out.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
So
Wow.
far, I've gotten very lucky on my rolls. I will say that.
Wow. I am like what the wow, because I
But it's
love Vampire the
something
Masque.
that I wanted to bring into the character. It is a autism in characters is really hard to show
Yeah,
unless you understand what you're looking at. And
right.
there's a lot of times where people like the person who's doing the editing will message me and be like, "God damn it, she's so autistic." Like, I know, I
I
know.
know, like shit, like fuck.
She's a character that I completely removed the mask for,
Oh wow,
and it's making for really dynamic growth and character situations,
that's
though.
amazing.
So I actually encourage people to play a depressed character, play
Right.
someone who has depression, play someone who has anxiety
Yeah.
or paranoia. Like, play that. It adds such a level of
Mm,
depth and flavor to a character and it makes them feel real, but also it gives your audience
mm, mm,
something to feel seen with.
right. Right.
Like, um I want people to listen to this show and to identify with
Mm,
some of the things that she does.
right.
And like, oh my god, I have done that. Like there's a scene where she's breaking down and crying and like having a moment. It was a hard moment,
Yeah.
it was a
Yeah.
hard
Yeah.
scene. Um and afterwards she just sort of wipes her face off and is like, I need something to focus on because I can't deal with what's going on in my head. And I know I've done that. Me
Right. Yeah.
personally, I have done that. And I know so many people who have
So
done that
God.
exact same thing. And
Ah.
I want
Yes.
people
Yes.
to listen
Yes.
to it and like
Oh,
grab onto that and feel like, oh, I'm seen.
I
Oh,
love it.
I'm seen. Someone understands.
Oh my god, I love that. I call those moments the Christine moment. If you ever watch Grey's Anatomy, there's a scene where the character Christine is having a full on breakdown. She's crying, she's
Mhm, mhm.
flipping the fuck out. She calls her friend. She's like, "Knock me out, gets the sedative, and knock me like I can't do this." And
Yeah, like it happens.
yeah, and you're like, I'm like, oh, that's what that looks like on the
Mhm.
outside. Got it. Got it. Okay, great. So have have you ever decided to plan on making streaming and TTRPGs and all the stuff that you do in the space like a full time endeavor?
Right now, it kind of is a full time endeavor.
Yeah.
Not by choice, but by necessity.
It is now.
I mean, it is, but like no, I've never intentionally decided to go out
Mm,
and make this my full-time thing.
right.
Um, it's happened and it's really cool, but it's not something that I like sought out.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Fair, fair. So, with streaming becoming very popular, like people are going live on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitch, especially along the lines of D&D, specifically, it's becoming like this very popular, trendy thing to do. With more people getting into it, how do you think it will change how the games are being played, and how they're being presented online?
Hmm. Let me think. How do I? I. Okay. I have what I do see, and I
Hmm.
have what I would like to see.
Fair. Okay.
Um, what I do see is a lot of people getting into this and not understanding the reality of a lot of these things. And
Yeah.
they're getting into it thinking that they're going to be the next Critical Role or the next Dimension
Yeah.
20.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, I'm here to tell you, I'm sorry to pop that bubble, but that ain't happening.
That shit. Yeah.
Like, there's channels out there that have been going for a
Decades.
decade,
Yeah, a decade.
decades
Yeah.
that aren't even to that level,
Right.
and like they're amazing. They're amazing channels. They're amazing storytellers. Um, so the reality is that dream of becoming the next D20 or
Mm,
Critical Role or whatever isn't that's you do this because you love it.
yes.
We are a bunch of kind of crazy people playing epic stories online because we love it.
Yeah.
Because there's a passion there. There's a motivation. There's a drive there. Which is something that I don't see a lot of with these shows coming in. They think I can just turn on my camera. I can just do these things. And I hate saying this, it kind of comes off as a little low effort.
Yeah.
Until you understand that, until my suggestion for if you feel like your show is in that area is to hone in on parts of shows that you really like.
Yeah.
And audio. I cannot stress this enough.
Audio.
Yep. Good audio. Good freaking audio. Seriously, good freaking
Do the audio. Seriously, like if you want people to turn off your stream, get a crappy mic and see how quickly it goes from oh, you have 10 viewers to 0.
Real fast.
Yeah.
Audio is a game changer.
Yeah.
But also for these productions that are coming out that are kind of rapidly put together, it's just, a table who's like, yeah, let's do it. Some advice. Invest in real human art. Do not fucking use AI art. God damn it, please and fucking thank you. Do not use AI art. We do not like that shit. We are a group of very passionate human beings. And when I say we, I mean I encompass the entirety of the community right now.
We hate AI. We
fucking hate AI.
Hate it.
AI will get you kicked out of the CritAwards.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
We have a zero tolerance policy for AI.
It's specifically for art because look, if you're on a computer, essentially your computer's AI. I'll give you that. But specifically for art, I don't want to see a character made from AP I'm playing and for having to have fucking 19 fingers on one hand. That shit's fucking creepy. When you could have paid someone, I literally watched someone on Threads brag about paying an AI computer company $250 to recreate Lord of the Rings in a Japanese style. I forget what the style is. And everyone was
is it the Studio Ghibli one?
Yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's disgusting. First off, you're ripping off Studio Ghibli, who literally, if you like anything Studio Ghibli, you should be so against AI art. Holy crap.
Holy shit.
You're doing a huge disservice to Miyazaki.
And you took
first and foremost.
$250 that you could have paid someone.
Somebody. You could have fucking paid someone. It's...
Yeah.
It makes me crazy.
We just woke up chat. Chat would we fucking, what the fuck?
Do not use AI art. Don't.
Yeah.
Just
don't.
I don't know how many ways I have to say that. Just don't.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
If you are turning on your cameras and playing for other people's entertainment and you want to have character art, buck up. Pay someone. It's not easy. Hard. There's so many artists out there. I guarantee you, your friends have an artist that will do your fucking character art. Come on. It is not that hard.
Yeah.
It is not that fucking hard.
It's not hard. And honestly, it's just one of those things that it shouldn't be the first thing you reach for. With so many people in this space willing to help, because honestly, as soon as you ask, they're like, sure, I got it. I got you. Can you ask this person? And all of a sudden you have 10 people coming at you. Mm-hmm. There's zero reason for you to have an AI as art on any part of your zero reason for it.
Yeah. And I saw someone's comment about AI and NPCs. Don't do it. Mm-hmm. If it's an NPC that is important enough to have art, pay someone for it.
Yeah.
Or use stock photos. And not all sites, and I will say this, not all sites now are totally free if you're doing stock art of AI. And that's really upsetting. There are some out there. We have a list.
Yeah,
I have a list. I can get you a list of safe websites that do stock art. Do not fucking use AI, period. Like,
it's
I
good.
cannot stress that enough.
Also, even with writing, I tell people, and the Nerd Witch can back me up. AI writing,
You can tell it's AI!
it fucking sucks. Like, holy shit,
Terrible!
it's so
Awful.
bad. Like, I out of curiosity one day, I was like, because you ever go scrolling through GM Binder or World Anvil, looking at different like one shots and stuff that people have posted their own work, and I came across one. I'm like, this seems off. There's something weirdly robotic about this one shot. So I took some words and I stuck it in Chat GPT, and I'm like, oh, this is an AI one shot because this shit fucking sucks ass.
And I know we're gonna have a lot of that this year for the CritAwards. Like, again, we have a zero tolerance policy with it. If we find out that you're using AI,
Well, and the messed up part is that because AI is so prevalent, people who write, because I write, Nerd Witch writes, I put stuff out there. What's super annoying is that programs like Microsoft Word are using AI, and because of that, they will take my stuff, plug it in, and like 40% AI. I'm like, the fuck do you mean it's 40% AI? Like, I wrote it. And then it occurred to me, went, oh, I read it on Microsoft Word, and it has Copilot, and Copilot corrects spelling, and that's technically AI.
I forgive that as someone who is a terrible speller.
Yeah.
I'm dyslexic, y'all. Cut me a break. I spell things how they sound.
That's getting spelled exactly how it's. I don't know what the fuck champagne is, but that bitch is getting spelled with a PAIN. Fuck you. Like, like I had to, as someone who is also ADHD, autistic, has learning disabilities, for the longest time, I had to sound out the word, how it looked, in order to remember how to spell it. So champagne was champagne.
Champagne.
Champagne. There you go. Done. Now I can spell it now. We're good.
Yep.
We're good.
Yep. 100%. I understand.
It makes sense. All the autistic people look like, oh yeah, champagne, bologna. So same thing. It works. Wednesday. It makes sense.
Yeah, I can't. I have to spell Wednesday. Like, I have to say it Wednesday, or else I will not remember how to fucking spell this thing. Like and that's just the truth. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth.
Oh my god, I love it.
Especially American English is just
it's so ridiculous.
Of every other language out there.
Yes.
Which means we have a lot of really dumb words spelled in really
and like, the most ridiculous words and rules.
And rules. I before E except after what? No.
I get that because it was blasted into my brain. So it was I before E except after C. Oh, and spelling A as in neighboring way. No one else knows this. People are like, "What's that last bit?" Like,
what? Yeah, I didn't even know that there was a last bit.
There's a last bit. Yeah. Because I had an English teacher in 4th grade who would not stop saying it. And as someone who picks up things on repeat, that stuck to this day. I am not in 4th grade.
Yep.
Exactly. So, if I have a question, this is one of my favorite questions because it's one of those things that people never really think about. But if you invented magic, whether it's in a D&D game or any TTRPG for that matter, how would it be different for you, and how would you make it better?
If I invented magic?
Yeah.
Okay, so my approach to magic in most games is I prefer playing natural casters. I don't like warlocks or anything like that. I don't want a sugar daddy for my magic.
I don't want
my magic. I don't.
I've never heard it called a sugar. Holy shit!
That's what it is. That's what all warlock cracks are.
I don't want a sugar daddy. that is totally correct. Okay. Ow. Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh my god.
I'm a very vibe the magic out sort of person, so I love playing natural casters or like chaotic casters. Peak.
Oh my god.
Chaotic casters. Oh boy. Oh, that's good shit right there.
Savannah's like, how dare you? Oh, I can't.
Come at me. Come at me.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I've played a warlock once. I much rather play a sorcerer or a wizard.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Same.
you know.
I just want to have magic in my body.
That's it.
But I think if I was to approach magic like that, it would be, you have to feel it. It is definitely something that you have to connect with, and like, not everyone is going to have an affinity for magic.
Okay.
And that's okay. And I think that's actually super okay. Not everybody can be the same.
Right.
And I don't know what else to say.
I mean, I get that. That's fair. That's a fair assumption. That's a fair analysis. Like, not everybody's supposed to be the same. And I love the fact that you call warlocks sugar daddies. I love that.
They're little sugar babies.
That is never going to leave my head brain now. I'm always going to think of this as warlocks are sugar babies. Yay. That's a thing. That is a thing. It's a thing now. Sorry, guys. It's a thing. If you and your friends were stuck on a desert island and all you had to do was play D&D for 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, or any TTRPG, what setting or game are you playing?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Okay. It is a toss-up between Starfinder and Vampire the Masquerade. For real.
Ooh.
Their Starfinder as a system has over 150 different playable species.
Yes.
That leaves a lot of room for really unique, different stories. And if I was going to be stuck on a desert island, I would like to play through all of them.
True. Okay, fair.
And same with Vampire. Vampire is one of those systems where because it is a personal horror system, because it is so personal, there's a lot of things you can do with it, and there's a lot of stories to be told in that, and it really depends on what vibe you want.
Okay.
Like, sometimes I really want that sort of like high sci fantasy where it's magic and sci-fi all smashed into one, and then there's sometimes where, you know, I just want to be a dirty little gutter punk vampire who does dirty gutter punk vampire things. Okay.
You know what's gonna happen? I'm seeing this already. PAX U is in November, and I already know what's gonna happen. I have a sinking feeling that it's gonna be you, me, Savannah, whoever else is there, and it's gonna be certain words that are gonna come out, and I'm just gonna laugh out loud because dirty little punk. Like, what do you? Like, you went from sugar baby
to dirty gutter punk.
But
that's kind of the vibe. It is literally like the vibe of vampire. Like, yeah, okay, you have people who play Ventru who are like, I'm the clan of kings and I'm gonna just dominate my way through everything. Fuck them. Boo.
Oh my god.
I would play the Nosferatu that's like slinking through the sewer system with a pet rat. That's, you know, some things are just a little more relatable. And slinking through a sewer system feels more relatable than like dominating my way through everything.
Oh, I cannot breathe. Oh, it's so hot in here. Holy shit. Where's my fan? I left my fan again. Damn it. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we need to figure this whole like PAX U like.
Let's do it.
We're gonna figure PAX U out. We gotta figure PAX U out. We gotta do this. This has to be a thing. Woo. Okay. All right. So, oh my god.
I told you I'm chock full of weird idioms, right? Oh no,
I
didn't
love
give you
it.
that
I
warning.
love it
Sorry.
because it's gonna be a lot of like da 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 walking down the street chatting da 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 like dirty gutter punk what
Excuse me, what?
what what do you what okay
Like
so
I had a character cheers with her cheeseburger. Yeah. Yeah.
excuse me.
Yeah, she took her. They stopped at a rest stop and they got burgers, and she was just like, "Cheers" with her burger. I don't know why. It just felt appropriate for the character. Do the weird things, y'all. That's
Do the weird
takeaway
thing.
here.
Do the weird
Do the weird
things.
things. Do
Okay.
the weird character
Do
things.
the
Like my
weird-
character Wick, was a toy maker. So anytime we would go into a town that had like orphans, he would make toys for orphans.
Oh.
Yeah, so like do the little weird character things because it makes your character feel alive. And you're not just playing a character, you're playing a real life. Like do the weird things. Do the
That's so
like
adorable.
kind of like kooky things that everyone else is going to look at you like you're crazy for. Do them.
Do
them.
Do all the things.
Yeah.
So-
It makes a character feel alive and like they give a crap about the world that they exist in.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Or it just shows their personality.
So, what life lesson then have you, or important life lesson have you learned from gaming since you've been doing this?
To be confident.
Really?
Yes. I am not a confident person.
Bullshit.
Fun fact. No.
Seriously?
Serious. Dead ass. I am not a confident person. If you put me in a room with people that I do not know, one of two things is going to happen. Either I'm going to rule the room, or I'm going to sit in the corner and cry. I have no chill. It's one or the other.
I just got this visual of this goth woman, like just like they're just sitting in the corner, like
Yeah,
what the
I've
fuck?
done that though. I've done that. Like I've been at clubs and just sit there and cry because I was just like, I'm overwhelmed and I don't know what to do.
I
happens.
feel so seen right now. There's been so many times where I've been at a con or at a club or at some place where I've just been like, I'm by myself and alone and no one loves me. I'm in the corner and I don't see anybody come and talk to me and say hi. It's like,
And then someone comes up to you and they talk to you and you're like,
oh my God,
100%. 100%.
oh my God.
All day. I
Yeah,
have one of you.
Oh my God. I can't wait. Okay. This is why I have water. Okay, so then what are some obstacles then that you've encountered or endured at your early tables
Ooh,
as an AP performer?
Less as an AP performer, but it still happens, is misogyny. Misogyny is the biggest one that I have run into. I've had people tell me that I can't play a certain character or a certain race or whatever just because I'm a girl. And I was like, that's dumb. Fine, I'll play a big barbarian and beat the crap out of everything
on a
that you
basis.
throw at me.
I
will become a threat.
I'm gonna min-max the shit out of this barbarian and smash everything. How about that? Yeah.
I'm gonna ignore every rule. Oh, you don't want me metagaming? Guess what, Buttercup? We metagaming.
I love that. I love that.
I don't recommend staying at tables like that. I typically don't, but I will sit at one session and just be a fucking problem.
Yeah.
Because I'm an asshole.
Look. One of my favorite sayings, which I haven't said on here yet until today, is I don't. What I usually say? I usually say along the lines of, I don't get petty because I stay petty. So, and the reason for that is, don't be a dick. Don't be a
fucking
dick.
dick to some random ass person that you just meeting.
It's
don't
happened
do it.
so much.
It's really that simple.
And it's weird because also, if you're paying me to GM or DM your game, why are you being a dick to the person that you're giving money to?
Right? That So my storyteller for my vampire game also
Mm-hmm.
runs a bunch of stories on Start to Play or
Mm-hmm.
Start
Mm-hmm.
Play.
Yes,
Yeah,
start playing.
Start Play.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hi,
and
Devin.
they experience it a lot where people will pay him to run through these like. And now I will say, very in-depth storyteller will
Right.
push your buttons.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, go into those sessions knowing that your buttons are going to get
Get
pushed.
pushed.
He's
Gotcha.
going to push you. He's
Okay.
going to push you. And I love that. And that's what you
Mm-hmm.
want out of vampire.
Right.
Some people don't understand that that's what you get with vampire, and I would
Yes.
not recommend Sawyer for those people, to be
Right.
fair. But people will just pay to sit at his table, and they get really mad when he does what he does best, which is
Right.
push you and then give you threads to follow.
Mm.
And people will get annoyed with him, and I'm just like, I don't understand why you would get annoyed with that. That's like peak storytelling. I want someone to push me. I want to feel. I go out of those sessions sweaty. I'm not gonna lie. I get nervous sweaty in
Oh
those
my
sessions
God.
because he's such a good storyteller. Because I
Right.
do feel fear, and there's been times where I've had uncertainties, not because like me, the player, is stressed out about anything, but the character is
Mm.
freaking the fuck out, and like that character bleed happens.
Mm. Ooh, I'm glad you brought up character bleak. I was going to ask that question real quick. I'm glad you brought
Yeah,
it up.
character bleed is something that you definitely have to worry about with vampire.
Yes, yes.
That
It's
is my
one of those
biggest
games that's very,
warning.
very hard.
If you're going into vampire, is make sure that you understand that character bleed is hard.
It's a thing for VDM. I love that game. I have the original book back there. I love Vampire the
Yeah.
Masquerade. But it is one of those games that you have to go in knowing that it's gonna take you a while to come down. Like
It takes me a whole day.
Yeah.
Like a whole day.
Yeah. I usually if I haven't played in a while, but when I have played, and it's been years since I played, but the last time I played, it literally was like I knew I was playing. It was on a weekend. I knew the next day I wasn't doing shit because I needed to not do shit. Like it took me that long, and I get it. But with that being said, then
These are my notes.
you're a good note taker.
My character is a very good note taker. So I have this issue. If my character is not a good note taker, I personally will not be a good note taker. I'm so sorry. If I ever play at your table and I'm playing kind of a dumb character, no, I'm not taking notes.
Don't rely on my ass. Like,
Do not rely on me.
like what was the password?
I don't know. I didn't write it down. You wanted me to write? Oops. Sorry.
It would be a problem because I have a lot of like I have a lot of my puzzles are the password. You gotta have to get the thing to say the password. Good luck getting the sentient, non-sentient animated object to say the password because it's snarky and an asshole. Yeah.
Yeah,
It could be green. A password could be green. Good luck getting the statue to say green. That's the puzzle.
Yeah, I if I'm not playing an intelligent base character,
Wow, that's amazing.
so useless.
So then, my next question is, oh, my cat's having an asthma attack. My next question is, she's fine. She just got her medicine, so this is what's happened.
Okay.
My next question is then, how for new AP performers and for new tables, people who are turning on the camera for the first time and trying to put their best foot forward for their brand new actual play, how do they deal? What's your advice for dealing with character bleed?
Take time. Take time to understand what you are feeling and to really, and I cannot stress this enough, ask yourself, is this a insert your name here thing? Or is this insert character name here thing? So for example, for my vampire character, there's been several sessions where I've walked out of the session angry as fuck.
Wow.
Angry. And I have had to tell my partner, be like, this is not misfit anger.
Right.
This is character anger.
Gotcha.
I don't know how to process this yet,
Mm-hmm.
so just let me feel what I feel, and I will get back to you. And,
Right.
like, usually, I do have to actively remind myself that this is a character emotion or this is a misfit
Mm,
emotion.
mm.
Um, and it feels weird when you talk about it because it feels like you're talking about a whole separate person,
Yeah, yeah,
but in
yeah.
reality, you're talking about a whole separate person.
Right. Because that's what it is. Like
Because
you
that's what it
created
is.
a persona that doesn't actually exist in real life, and you've
And if
had
you
to.
get swept up in that character, like like my character Wick,
Mm,
um, I got so swept up in him when I was playing him
mm-hmm.
that like there were times where I would have to ask myself, be like, is this misfit emotion or is
Right.
this Wick emotion?
Mm,
And you really do need to make that distinction. And that's my best advice is to sit there and literally ask yourself, like, do it in a mirror.
gotcha.
I'm not even kidding. Step in front of a mirror, your bathroom, if you have a vanity, whatever, step in front of your mirror and be like,
Mm-hmm.
is this a me emotion or is this my character's
Oh,
emotion? And if my character is feeling this way, why are they feeling this way?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Wow, that's
Um,
amazing. So, how long did it take you to one figure that out, and two become adept at going? Okay, this is not me. This is my character. How long did it take you to come to that point?
I got really lucky, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, one of the way back in the day, I played a not safe for work D&D
Mm-hmm.
game.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the first things that our DM did was have us sit down and get used to asking those questions
Wow.
because we were playing such a risky emotional game. They took the time to teach us proper character safety and teach us proper
Oh,
table
wow.
safety. And it was the first time as a player that I had ever experienced what I would now classify as table safety. That is table safety. That is top tier
Oh,
table safety.
wow.
And like
We're gonna
he
talk after.
literally would, after sessions, go around to each one of us individually and pull us aside and be like, how are you feeling? Let's
Mm-hmm.
work through some of these emotions that you're feeling so you can leave here in your headspace, not your character's headspace. So I will say I got incredibly lucky that I had someone who literally taught me how to be able to do that.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so we need to talk. Like, I need to be a DM like that. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
it was
holy
also like
shit.
hosted at a dungeon, like a
Right.
BDSM dungeon. So like they took their safety seriously
Of
because you
course.
have
Have to.
to
Yeah.
in that environment. But it is something that I experienced, and it was a really hardcore, in-depth learning experience that is like to this day is invaluable. I use it all the time.
That's amazing.
And
That
I use
is.
it in real life too. I'll be like, okay, wait, hold on, pause. Why am I so angry about
Right.
this? Or
Right.
why am I feeling these intense emotions?
Mm.
And like it's helped me in my everyday life. Like I'm not even saying like
All right.
it
So
is the best thing.
research BDSM safety tools. Got it. Okay. Um. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. So it's always been my opinion that people who are in this space, who stream or do actual plays, even whether it's pre-recorded or live, um, they have to have some type of like personality trait or strength
Mm.
about them. What do you think that personality trait is that they need to be successful in this industry? And I don't necessarily mean successful as being, paid, but successful
Mhm.
as in continuously
Eyeballs
working.
watching you.
Yes, yeah. Eyeballs watching you.
Uh, that's a hard question. That's a hard one to quantify
Right.
because each table, each actual play has something that they're like niche in. And I
Yeah.
know niche is not really a word, but it is a word now
It's
because
a
I just
word.
said it.
It's a word. Words
um,
only exist when they come out your mouth.
I say lots of new words all the time.
I like look, I I started saying my flabbers have been gasted, and people were like,
I love that though. That's such a cool turn of phrase.
It's
My
because
flavors have been gasted.
totally gasted. Like, what do you mean you did that? Why would you? Okay, okay.
I would say focus on what your storytelling makes you different from all of the other shows out there. So,
Right.
like, some good examples. One of my favorite productions ever, and I am not silent about it, is the Queen Court's game, All Night Society. So it's
Okay.
called All Night Society, and it is produced by Queen's Court Games. It is a vampire podcast. Go into that. This is your warning.
This is your fair warning.
This is your fair warning. But for them, they focus heavily on audio sound and audio design. So, like, when they're walking the streets of Chicago, you will, in the background, hear faint car noises.
Oh, wow.
That's been put in. And to me, that is what I'm looking for. That's something, it's so distinct in my head with them that, like, they stand out.
Right.
There's another series called Backwater Bastards that does something very similar. I'm a huge audiophile. I like good quality audio for my podcast and whatnot. And good quality, like, sound design. Backwater Bastards has that.
Okay.
Like, they're on, one of the characters is a robot, and, like, every once in a while when they're moving you can actually hear joints squeak. Like,
really?
yeah, it's crazy.
Huh.
So, like, when you go into these things, understand that you're never going to be 100% unique and original.
Right.
First off, I hate popping that bubble for people, but
It's true.
It's the first bubble that needs to be popped.
Yeah.
You're not going to be 100% unique. What makes you unique is your approach to how you put out your content. So, like, some channels their show is done completely in cosplay.
That's right.
And
You're right.
that makes it totally unique. And that, for a lot of people, that's a huge draw. I played on tables. I've done APs like that where, you know, we were encouraged every week to come in cosplay. Even if it was like a closet cosplay that was thrown together haphazardly, it still counts as cosplay. And then there's some people like Jenna Imaginative.
Yes.
Goes hard. So hard.
Oh my god.
Cosplays.
Oh my god, yes.
And that's amazing. And that is their thing.
Jenna,
and that's what makes them
Imagine looks
stand
amazing.
out.
Like,
amazing.
Go look at their stuff. Like, holy shit.
Floored every time. Every time they introduce a new character. Floored.
Like, every time. Yeah, absolutely same.
And I think they're such an amazing player. I look up to them. I love their play style. I love their approach to character design and everything like that. So, like, check them out. They're great.
100% agree. I follow them pretty much everywhere. And, like, just flabbergasted. Like, literally follow their life. But anyway. Listen,
so, like,
don't follow what I do. I am a weirdo, okay, and I research people because I enjoy talking to people, and I make that anyway. Okay, moving on. So I've always thought that also that because you wear all these different hats, you produce, you technically direct, you technically are actor, you technically are sound and tech, and all these different hats that you wear. Of all the roles I've just mentioned, do you plan on expanding on any one of them in the future as your main thing to do?
I don't know. We'll see what the future holds.
Okay.
Right now, I'm apparently in my vibe it out era of life. So we're just, if that is what is destined for me, I'm gonna do it.
Fair.
But outside of that, like, I have no clue. I'm just kind of here doing my thing. Recently, I have come into the role of being, like, helping people cast and I love that. That's really fun. I love
I
helping
hate
people
it.
for chaos. What?
I
Oh my
fucking
god!
hate it.
Let me do it for you. I will do it. And, like, let me do it
Yes.
for you. I got you. I got you.
I
love it.
I
I love
have
it so much.
been like, there's a few things I hate. Like this love. I will research and talk to someone till the cows come home. If you let me, we will be here for 4 hours. Ask Robear. 4 hours, a 4 hour stream of just us talking. Love doing this, but scheduling, casting, behind the scenes stuff, editing. Hi, book.
No, I don't got you on editing. Fuck that.
No, book
I hate
does
editing.
it. I'm book. Here's money. I give book money. Book edits.
Pay your editors, y'all.
Yes.
Pay your fucking editors.
Because that shit fucking sucks.
God's work.
That shit blows ass. Like, I don't care what it says.
I really did try to put my own thing together a while back. And it just kind of fell through, mainly because I don't have the patience for editing.
Same.
Flat out. I don't have the patience for it. My ADHD goes from 0 to 100 so fast. I can't focus on it. I have tried. I have had one of my favorite editors in this space sit down with me and try to teach me. And she was just like, you just give up.
Yeah.
Just give up. And I was like, you know what? I don't mind being told that, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not offended by that.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people that get offended when someone says, you should not, this is not for you.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd rather you tell me, I'd rather you say to me, honey, this is not your forte. Don't do this anymore. I'd rather someone tell me to do that than for me to, like, slog through it for however long for me to come to the realization, like, I wasted so much time doing this bullshit. Like, because for my early community and chat, I did one stream where I decided I'm going to stream editing. This is going to be a great stream. My chat was like, don't ever do that fucking shit again. That was the worst. Don't ever put us through that bullshit ever again.
It's stressful.
That shit was awful. Like, I spent like literally 40 minutes of me going, I can't get the out. And they were like, stop. Stop.
So, okay, here's actually again, I've learned a lot from my vampire game. Not just like as a character thing, but actually as like on the production side of things, is the person who is editing that game taught me the best trick with ums.
Okay.
Feel like you're gonna say an pause.
Oh.
Take a pause. And now this is really hard.
Yeah.
I want to address my Twitch streamers, my live streamers here for a sec. Live streamers, do you ever feel like you have to fill in the space with just continuous blabbing? Take your pause. Take a pause.
I do it all the time.
Take that pause. And this is what was told to me. Take that pause. If your brain is going a mile a minute, there is nothing wrong, and it sounds better when you go and continue.
Okay.
It comes up, it cleans up your editing. It makes editing really easy because you can just clip out that little blank part. And you're not consistently saying
Yeah.
I'm notorious. I will until I get to my point. Instead of doing that, I will take a pause. I will let my brain slow down just a little bit to catch the thread again and to go back into it.
But that sounds super hard because you're so accustomed to umming. It becomes such a habit. It took me it took me a long time to not
We've recorded like 6, 7, almost 8 sessions now, and I am just 8 sessions in, getting better about pausing.
Okay.
And breathing. So it does take a while. I'm here to tell you, it takes a while to get used to. But once you do, it infinitely. You sound
Mm,
more professional. Your
yeah.
editing becomes way easier, like way easier.
Your editor
Uh,
will be happy with you.
yes. And it really does make a huge difference.
Right, right.
Also, it makes a difference from the listener's perspective.
Mm,
So
hmm.
that pause that you're doing is also allowing your listeners to catch up with what you're saying
Oh,
and to
okay.
catch up with the scene.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
So it is multi important and is one of the biggest things that I have learned from just this one production. And I have been in many productions.
Mm, hmm.
And this is the first time I'm really learning that. And this is
Oh,
not my
okay.
first time doing pre-recorded
Right,
stuff.
right.
So having an editor tell me, pause,
Mm.
breathe, collect your thoughts, then go back into it. Even if you are live streaming, it'll allow the audience to catch up with you.
That's amazing. You know what? It's so funny because when I decided to like, I'm gonna start doing more actual plays, and initially it was a lot of trying to think about what the character would say instead of like
Mhm.
just being in the character, and I feel like the ums come from thinking about what the character should do instead of being what the character should be doing what the character
Mhm.
should be doing.
Mhm.
So I think that that switch came once I was like, why am I thinking about what this character is doing when I should just do be the character
Mhm.
for a little bit. Oh, see, there you go.
It still happens. Like
It's gonna
even in my
happen.
like everyday
Yeah.
vernacular, like I a lot.
I look.
Um,
I in hearings and trials a lot of times because I forget what the hell I'm supposed to be saying
mhm.
in a trial or in a hearing. I'm in the middle of a hearing talking about why we should be, prosecuting this person, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, there's a moment of like,
Where did
what?
I lose my train of thought?
Like, I want to go home. Hey, Sean.
Mhm.
I was like, I want to go home. And like, oh shit, I should probably continue with this process.
Yeah, it's one of those that you don't think about it. I
Yeah.
don't think about it. It wasn't something that ever popped up into my regular usage until I was
Mm-hmm.
told to take that pause.
I love
It was
that.
wild.
So now
Uh,
that I'm gonna do that
Game
now.
changer.
I love
Game
that. I love
changer.
that. A lot of people say, someone will ask, what's your biggest influence in life? However, a lot of people tend to do that whole thing that they'll pick a big celebrity or someone everyone
Fuck that.
knows.
You know, my
But
biggest influence in life is
mm,
Ahsoka Tano.
I love that. That's cool. That's cool. That's freaking cool. Okay. Holy shit.
Star Wars character. Let's go.
What?
Yeah, she's. I strive to be her. Um, I want to be like Ahsoka Tano, hardcore, hardcore. To the point where there's something in one of the later seasons that she says where she's like, I pay attention to the world around me. That's when I was like, I should start doing that. And then ever since I did, now I'm fucking angry as shit at everything. But
Yeah,
like, I
facts.
at least pay attention. I at least look, and like, I wouldn't have that without just adoring a Star Wars character.
I love that. Though, holy shit, that's what's unexpected. Thank you. Holy crap. Um, but what's I was about to that's the answer to the question because most people don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because the question was, what is the biggest influence that most people have never heard of? I don't think people know who Sukatana is or what. Like they don't. Wow, that's freaking cool. That's cool
She's a
shit.
random character that was put in to uh, be taken away from Anakin to make
Yes,
Anakin sad
crazy. Yeah, sad and crazy.
and hurt him
Yeah,
and really hurt him.
yeah.
But she is such an amazingly written character.
Wow,
Like her
it's
whole
so obscure.
growth. I know. I'm sorry.
I love that it's obscure because it perfectly answered the question. Like I love that.
She's I remember when the Clone Wars movie came out, and the
Mm-hmm.
only reason I remember it is because someone took me out on a date to go see it,
Mm-hmm.
where I was like, wow, I actually really like this character. She's super fun. And he was like, I fucking hate her. And I was like, yeah, we're
Oh,
not gonna
we're
get
never
to
gonna
this.
date again. Fuck you.
We're not gonna date again.
Like, first and
Like, this is a
last.
fun character.
Oh
And so she was
wow.
introduced into the series, and you watch her grow up through the series, and you watch her go through all these trials and tribulations, and you watch and you kind of learn alongside her, not just about being what it means to be a Jedi, but what it means to be a person who gives a shit about the world around them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
True.
that was the biggest thing that she taught me. It was like that was the big thing that I learned from her, was to give a crap about the world around me. That just because I exist in my own little bubble doesn't mean diddly poop.
Right.
When other people exist in their own little bubbles, and their bubbles are not as great as mine, and our bubbles could be better if we just paid attention to each other.
I love that. I love that answer. Oh my god. So here's another. So we're gonna go back into the compliment bathtub.
Oh no! I'm not ready. What do we perceive?
There are a lot of people in the TTRPG community that look up to you and seek out your advice. And they do. They do.
Are you serious? Serious right now?
They ask. They look up to you. How does it feel to be a pillar or icon of the community?
I don't want to be an icon.
Too late.
I don't want to be a pillar.
Too late. Already here.
So much pressure.
Stuck. Pause. Okay, listen. Board member, CritAward board member. What do you mean? The fuck? Like, have you not seen your Castleton character? People have your VTM actual plays.
Are wild.
Okay, and you think you're not
I
a
tell
pillar?
everyone to approach them with a caution.
Thank you, Savannah.
Approach with caution.
Thank you, Savannah. Thank you.
I don't know how I'm being perceived right now, and I don't know how to handle it.
Like, I guess it's cool to be an icon. The fuck?
I guess it's not the character trait that I always take in Starfinder or anything. It's true. I do take icon a lot.
Oh god, I love it. I love this. Oh man.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I hope I'm a good pillar. If anything,
Yes.
I do want to be a voice of reason and of. I just want to uplift the community in such a way that they themselves want to uplift themselves. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. Totally makes sense. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Same.
Like, there are other people who do this too. Like, I'm admittedly not as vocal online about certain topics. Like, instead of just being vocal, I am very action forward. So when people approach me about being on shows or like trying to cast me, I actively ask, like, hey, what is your demographic? Are you, wholly inclusive, or are you just POM inclusive? Because there's a big difference there.
Yeah,
You can have a cast of all LGBTQ and trans people, and that's great. That's cool. Or we could have that and have more diverse colors.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. And I always tell people this, and I say this all the time. Your DM is part of the table. Okay? And there are not a lot of DMs that look like me. DM out there. So just keep that in mind. Oh.
That's an important thing to note.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I will ask, and I have recused and like walked away from tables where they're like, no, we don't have that, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm not part of this. I'm outsies.
Right.
Or I will show interest in in a production or like a one shot or whatever, and be like, okay, do your diverse casting first. If there is a seat left for me, I will happily fill it. If there's not, I'm cool
Mm-hmm.
with that too.
Ooh.
Um,
Okay.
I don't necessarily need to be in front of the camera to feel like I am part of this community. And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of that comes from the Crit Awards. Like I
Right.
have the Crit
Right.
Awards. I know my place in this community, and not everyone has that, and I understand that. But also, as a white person, as a
Mm-hmm.
white femme cis presenting person, it is important for me to live up to the ideals that I expect other people to live up to.
Yeah, like,
So like this is the practice what you preach.
right. Right. I love that. I love that.
Except
So
I'm bad about preaching it online. I
I
don't
look,
preach about it
I'm
online.
trying to get better, but also I try
There's
not. So many other voices that I don't need to.
actually I would like to ask you something.
Sure.
Tables are turned for a sec. As a person of color,
Mm-hmm.
how would you like people to handle situations like that? What is your ideal?
So, all right.
I'm sorry. Let me put you on the spot.
I was just talking about this with Savannah. I'm so great at this, at the question asking. Like, when I'm
Yeah.
on the other end, I get so weird. Like, I know what to say and don't know how to be the person.
Hey, we're perceiving you now, not me.
Okay.
Give me a break for a moment.
And then I get on like, okay. I so for me, it comes down to the same. If I'm approaching a table, if I am being approached to be part of a table, and I'm the only person that you've approached, I don't want to feel tokenized. That's not what I want to feel like. I don't want to be at the table. I'm the only one there. Now, if it happened like that because of scheduling or because of a circumstance or something along those lines, that's different.
Okay.
That's an understanding of
Okay.
like, it wasn't meant to be this way, it just happened that way because of circumstances. But if it's approached as, you're the only person I asked because you're the only person I thought to ask, the fuck is wrong with you?
Ooh, get more friends.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Oh Lord.
There's so many people, there's so many black women, cisgender black males, there's so many trans black people, indigenous people, people of color across the board that you can ask that you only thought of one person. I need you to unpack that, babe. Like, there's some unpacking that needs to happen there. The other side of that is, if I am running a table and I cast the table that I cast, and I happen to have an all-white cast or an all-white presenting cast or a cast that's diverse in another way, I feel like that table is still diverse because it's my story I'm telling you. I don't do modules. So it's my homebrew that's written from my perspective as a black woman who grew up in New York City their entire life. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm sure you got some stories.
Exactly. It's my story of, what Stop and Frisk was like in a one shot. It's you don't see a black woman DMing often. So to me, like, and it's on a very, it's on my channel where there's not a lot of me here. There's not a lot of channels doing this here. So that to me is acceptable.
Okay.
So that's fair. But if you are coming to the, if I've been approached before, like, can you be at my table? And I've asked, like, well, who's at the table? And they've said that. I was like, okay, that's great. Who else have you asked?
Yeah.
Because not a lot of times, and it's happened at least, I could say 40 to 50% of the time, I've only asked you. What? Okay, first, one, ew. Two, two, I'm gonna need you to step back from what you're about to do. I'm not going to be part of that. That's 2. And 3,
Mm-hmm.
you have a lot of unpacking to do. And I think that running a table is the last thing you should be doing as opposed
Yeah.
to doing something else. So, yeah, I think most importantly, don't just ask one person of color. That's weird.
That's wild to me that people still do that.
They do it. They still do it. And they do it in a way that is just weirdly condescending.
Ooh, gross.
Yeah. Like,
Gross.
it's like I'm doing you a favor. Would you like to be on my AP? It's like, I have all these great names and this thing is happening and it's gonna be this and it's so many people and look at my follower account and like, cool, no.
I don't give a fuck about your follower account. Can
Cool.
you tell me a good story?
What? Yeah, exactly. Can you tell me? Also, I am not I could play D&D modules, and I don't need your homebrew to be a regurgitation of that module. So yeah, but that's me, and I'm gonna step back from the spotlight and ask you.
That's fair. Thank you. I've genuinely been very curious to hear other people's perspectives on this.
Okay.
Especially people of color, because like I'm not a person
Right.
of color. So I feel weird speaking about people like those issues. Like I know what I can do as a player and
Right.
as a board member. I know the things that I can do and that I can control. But it always makes me very curious to how it actually makes you feel.
Yeah,
And
that's fair. That's a fair question to ask because it's one of those questions that needs to be asked because how would you know otherwise? And I've had those interactions and no one knows I've had those interactions until now, and people think that stuff still doesn't happen. It happens a lot more than people
how do you
think.
not? How do people not think that it? Huh? What?
People think like, oh, the table's diverse. They must have the people still just ask one person of color.
That's not.
People still just ask one member from the LGBTQIA community. People still just ask one trans person. That's wild to me. Yeah. It's and I don't want to take away from their stories. They have some of the stories and some of the tables are great stories. It's great tables. But you need help.
It could be better.
It can be better. It can be so much better. There's so many people, you're like, holy shit. Like you said, like Diana the Rose found a whole freaking Spanish channel.
That's so cool.
And which is so cool. I think it was Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I think
she said it was Puerto Rican.
I distinctly remember in all caps saying nominate them for a Crit Award.
Yes. Yes, I saw that. I was like, yes.
That was my addition to that.
Yeah.
I've been looking for a good way to like listen to it translated, so now I have that. Thanks to you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! But like, that's so cool. I love that, and I love something that I really liked during Black History Month was seeing all the all black tables.
Yes.
Like that was so cool.
It was so good.
The stories that came out were so great.
The panels I got to be on was amazing. It was so much fun. It was Girls Run These Worlds. It was so amazing. Like, and the panels that we got to do was so much fun, and I had such a blast, and I love it. And yeah. Okay, proceed too much. Moving on.
Sorry.
I don't want to.
I will be perceived again. It's fine. Thank you for letting me have a break. My fingers were getting a little pruning.
Like, I'm in the bathtub. I need to get out. I need to get out. Okay, so you play Vampire the Masquerade, which is a very, 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 very intense TTRPG. What are some of your favorite tropes to either use or subvert in that storytelling?
One of my favorite tropes, and it is probably my favorite Predator type too, is the siren. The like, I'm gonna seduce you to get your blood.
Yeah.
It's such a fun trope, and it's such a good trope, and it's a trope for a reason.
Yes.
vampires inherently are sexy. They
Yeah.
are. And like they should be treated as sexy.
It's a physical.
Can't ask why.
I know why. You are physically. It's a physical predator. Like you are. You're. Could you not eat the wire? It's a physical predator. And it's like it's also very like up close and personal. Like you are getting close, so it's sexy.
It is sexy, and like playing a predator type like the siren, is fun. It's fun. It's sexy. It feels good actually. In a weird sort of like as someone who's been essayed, taking that power back, even if it's through a character, is one of the most powerful experiences I have ever had.
Yeah. I love that.
And so I encourage people to turn your trauma into art. I know that's really hard to say, and I know not a lot of people are willing to go there.
It's a hard road. That's a hard road right there.
But it feels fucking good. There's something about it that is very internally and very personally healing.
Okay.
That I and maybe that's just a me thing, and that's totally fine. Everyone's a different cup of tea. But for me, like it's powerful. It makes me feel good.
I love that. I love that. I love that. And also, I agree. So, guys, thank you so much, Misfits, for being here. This was amazing and all the fun.
For having me.
And we're gonna talk some more because oh my god, we need to talk. And we're gonna figure out the PAX U stuff and everything else. But you've been amazing. And guys, as always, it's amazing to have you here. I love all your faces. I love your support. Thank you for coming by the channel and hanging out and asking such great questions. And as always, it's better to be kind than to be nice. And if you can't be good, please be careful. I will talk to you soon. Bye.